There comes a time in every person's life when they realize they are destined for something different. It's as though a quiet whisper begins to echo in their soul, urging them to rise above the mundane, to transcend the limitations placed upon them by society, family, and even themselves. These are the chosen ones, the individuals who feel a unique calling in their heart, one that sets them apart from the crowd, one that pushes them toward greatness, but not without its struggles. Being a chosen one isn't about being special in the traditional sense. It isn't about fame, riches, or attention. It is about knowing deep down that you are meant for a higher purpose, one that often contradicts the norms of those around you. It's a path that many may not understand, and as a result, you'll find yourself walking it alone for much of the time. In this moment, as you read this, you may already feel that familiar sense of disconnection. It's as if you were born to challenge the status quo, to break through the limitations that the world tries to place on you. But this realization is both a blessing and a burden. To be chosen means to stand apart, and standing apart often means facing isolation, misunderstanding, and judgment. Yet, this isolation is not a curse, but a crucible for personal growth. It's through this loneliness that you will discover the strength within yourself, a power that can't be found through the approval or validation of others. As a chosen one, your journey is not a typical one. It's marked by moments of doubt, hardship, and confusion, but also by moments of profound clarity and empowerment. It's about stepping away from the noise of the world, detaching from the opinions and judgments of others, and finding your own voice in the silence. Only then can you truly step into the greatness that awaits you. This script will guide you through the stages of your journey, from breaking free of the chains placed upon you by society and others, to discovering the true power of detachment and understanding how your growth affects those around you. By the end, you will see that the path you walk is not one of isolation, but one of strength, empowerment, and ultimate fulfillment. It's time to embrace your chosen path fully. The weight of expectations, breaking free from others' control. From the moment we are born, expectations are placed upon us by the people around us. Family, friends, teachers, society, everyone has an idea of who we should be and what we should do. These expectations, while often coming from a place of love or concern, can become heavy burdens. They form the invisible chains that keep us tied to roles we never chose for ourselves. As a chosen one, you are uniquely attuned to this weight. You feel the pressure more acutely than others. Because deep down, you know you are meant for something far beyond what others expect of you. The challenge of being chosen is that you cannot simply accept the role that others have crafted for you. It's not that you don't love or respect those around you, but the truth is that their vision for your life is not your own. Society pushes us to conform, to follow predetermined paths, to walk in the footsteps of those who have come before us. But you, as a chosen one, cannot walk these same paths. You feel called to forge your own trail, to create your own identity, to discover your own purpose. This creates a tension between what is expected of you and what you feel within you. Breaking free from these expectations is not an easy task. It involves rejection, not just of others' ideas about you, but of your own fears and insecurities. When you choose to break away from the crowd, you may feel as though you're stepping into a void, a place where nothing is certain and the future is unclear. But that's exactly what the chosen ones must do: step into the unknown, guided only by the inner voice that calls them to greatness. Breaking free from others' control is an act of courage and radical self-honesty. It's about realizing that your value is not defined by external approval or adherence to societal norms. Instead, your worth comes from within. It comes from listening to your intuition, trusting the guidance of your inner voice, and being willing to stand alone when necessary. In doing so, you unlock a power that is uniquely yours, the power to create your own destiny. This is where the true journey begins. It's easy to stay in the comfort zone, to follow the well-worn path that others have paved. But the chosen ones are never content with the comfortable or the familiar. They are destined to break free, to chart new courses, and to become leaders in their own right. The power of detachment, letting go to gain everything. At some point on the journey, every chosen one must face the most profound truth of all. To rise, you must let go. The path to greatness is not about accumulating more, but about shedding what no longer serves you. It's about detaching from everything that ties you to your past self, from the people, places, and things that anchor you to a version of you that no longer fits who you're becoming. Detachment is often misunderstood. Many people think it means being cold or indifferent, but it's not about rejecting the world around you. It's about freeing yourself from the emotional entanglements, judgments, and opinions that others project onto you. Detachment allows you to live in alignment with your true purpose, unburdened by the weight of others' expectations. In the beginning, detaching can feel like a loss. It can feel like you are abandoning your relationships, your attachments, and the comfort of familiarity. But what you are truly letting go of is the illusion that these things define you. You are shedding the layers of false identity that have been imposed upon you by society, your family, and even yourself. By letting go of these attachments, you make room for something far greater, your true self. True power comes not from attachment, but from liberation. As you detach, you begin to see the world through a clearer lens. You no longer feel weighed down by the emotional drama or the expectations of others. You stand tall, empowered, and free to create the life you've always dreamed of. Detachment doesn't mean abandoning relationships or responsibilities. It means creating healthy boundaries that protect your energy, allowing you to focus on your growth and your purpose. When you detach, you also tap into a higher level of consciousness. You begin to see the bigger picture, to understand that everything that happens is part of a larger plan. The struggles, the challenges, the heartaches, they are all part of the journey, and each one brings you closer to the person you are meant to become. Detachment helps you to trust in the process, to let go of the need to control every aspect of your life, and to trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. In the process of detaching, you will find that you gain everything you ever wanted: freedom, peace, clarity, and power. It is in this space of letting go that the universe will fill you with abundance. You will attract the right people, the right opportunities, and the right circumstances that align with your true purpose. The desperation of the past, how others react to your growth. As you continue to grow and rise, something fascinating and often unsettling happens. The people from your past begin to react. They may have been the ones who tried to shape you, mold you, or control you. And as you break free from their expectations, they begin to feel a loss. They feel your absence, your change, and in their hearts, they realize they no longer have a hold on you. At first, this reaction may be subtle. You might notice that they start to reach out more, trying to reconnect with you, trying to pull you back into old patterns. They may even criticize you for changing, accusing you of becoming distant or selfish. But beneath the surface, their desperation is clear. They are afraid of losing you, afraid of what your transformation means for them. The truth is, people who try to control others often do so because they are afraid of their own powerlessness. When you break free from their grasp, it forces them to confront their own limitations, their own failures, and their own inability to control their lives. And this can be deeply uncomfortable for them. They may feel angry, hurt, or betrayed, not because of anything you've done, but because they realize they can no longer manipulate you. This is where the chosen ones face a difficult challenge. The people you love and care about may react with fear, jealousy, or resentment. They may try to guilt you into returning to the old patterns or revert to manipulative tactics to regain control. But it's essential that you remain strong in your detachment. Their reactions are not your responsibility. You must stay true to your path and understand that their discomfort is a reflection of their own unresolved issues. As you grow, others will begin to feel their own stagnation more acutely. They may see your progress and feel as though they are being left behind. This can create a sense of competition, jealousy, and even betrayal. But the reality is that your growth does not diminish them. It simply highlights that they are choosing to stay where they are, trapped in their own limiting beliefs and fears. Understanding this is crucial. The chosen ones are not responsible for the emotional reactions of others. While you can offer love, compassion, and support, it is up to each individual to heal and grow on their own terms. As you continue to rise, you will see that those who truly understand you will support your journey, even if they can't fully comprehend it. Rising above, the spiritual awakening of the chosen ones. There is a moment, a pivotal point on the journey of the chosen ones, when the external world begins to fade into the background and a new realm of possibility opens up. This moment is known as spiritual awakening, an experience that transcends the ordinary and shifts your entire perception of reality. It is the birth of a higher consciousness, a reawakening of the true self that has always been within you but was dormant, hidden under layers of fear, doubt, and societal expectations. For the chosen ones, this awakening is inevitable. It is not just a part of the journey, but the very essence of it. This awakening is the key to your transformation, your rise, and your fulfillment of the unique purpose for which you were called into existence. As the chosen ones awaken spiritually, the veil between the material and the spiritual world begins to thin. You no longer see the world through the eyes of the fearful or the limited. Instead, you start to perceive things as they truly are, interconnected, infinite, and governed by laws that are far beyond the superficial narratives you once believed. The journey to spiritual awakening requires a surrender to something greater than yourself, a letting go of the ego, and the willingness to trust in the unknown. It demands courage and faith in something that can't be seen or touched, but can only be felt deeply within. This awakening is often uncomfortable at first. It requires the breaking down of old beliefs, the destruction of false identities, and the rejection of all that no longer serves your highest good. As the layers of illusion fall away, what remains is the pure essence of your being, your soul, untainted by external expectations, free to grow and evolve in alignment with the universe's divine plan. You will experience moments of confusion and fear, as the mind resists the unknown and clings to the comfort of the familiar. But this discomfort is a necessary part of the process. It is through the chaos that the real magic happens. Like a butterfly breaking free from its cocoon, the chosen ones must struggle to free themselves from the constraints of their past in order to emerge into their true potential. The spiritual awakening of the chosen ones is not a solitary experience. While each individual must walk their own path, this awakening opens the door to a deeper connection with the collective consciousness. You begin to recognize that you are not alone in this journey. You are part of a much larger web of energy and intelligence that binds all living beings together. As you awaken, you begin to see the world not as a series of isolated events, but as a symphony of interconnected experiences, each serving to bring you closer to your higher purpose. This awakening is the beginning of your rise from the limitations of your past, your rise from the illusions of the ego, and your rise into your truest, most powerful self. Through this spiritual awakening, you come to realize that you are not a victim of circumstances, but a co-creator of your reality. You begin to understand that everything that happens to you is part of the grand design of the universe, and that every challenge, every hardship, and every moment of pain serves a greater purpose. You begin to trust in the process of life, knowing that you are being guided toward your highest good. And as you trust, you begin to rise above the fears, doubts, and limitations that once held you back. Your spiritual awakening is the key to unlocking your true potential. It is the beginning of the path that will lead you to fulfillment, empowerment, and the realization of your divine purpose. As you rise, you will find that your thoughts, your actions, and your very energy will begin to align with the universe's flow. You will become an embodiment of the higher consciousness that you have awakened to, and in doing so, you will attract the right people, the right opportunities, and the right circumstances that will support you on your journey. This is the rise of the chosen ones, a rise that begins from within and that can never be taken away. The cosmic forces at play, divine protection and alignment, As the chosen ones awaken to their true spiritual nature, they begin to realize that they are not walking this path alone. The universe, a vast and intelligent force that transcends human comprehension, is always at work, guiding and supporting the chosen ones every step of the way. This realization brings a profound sense of peace, as the chosen ones understand that they are aligned with something much greater than themselves, something that will always provide them with the protection and guidance they need to fulfill their mission. The cosmic forces at play are not external entities, but the very laws of the universe, guiding them in ways they may not always understand, but can always trust. Divine protection is a cornerstone of the chosen one's journey. As you begin to rise and step into your power, the universe surrounds you with an invisible shield of protection. This protection comes in many forms. Sometimes it's the people who enter your life at the perfect moment. Sometimes it's a seemingly random event that redirects you onto the right path. And sometimes it's the quiet nudge of intuition that steers you away from danger. But no matter what form it takes, the universe is always there, working behind the scenes to keep you safe and aligned with your highest purpose. There is also the element of divine timing at play. As a chosen one, you will come to understand that everything in life happens at exactly the right time. This realization is liberating because it frees you from the need to control everything or to force things into being. You no longer need to worry about when or how things will unfold because you know that they will happen according to divine timing. The more you trust this, the more you will see the miraculous synchronicities that unfold in your life. These moments of synchronicity are not random. They are the universe's way of telling you that you are on the right path, that you are in alignment with your soul's purpose, and that you are being guided toward the next step in your journey. The cosmic forces at play are also responsible for your growth. As you continue to evolve, the universe will send challenges your way, not as punishment, but as opportunities for growth. Each challenge you face is a test of your strength, your faith, and your ability to trust in the process. The chosen ones are not spared from difficulties. They are given the strength and wisdom to navigate them with grace. These challenges are the very tools that shape the chosen ones into the powerful beings they are destined to become. Through each obstacle, you will grow stronger, more resilient, and more aligned with your true purpose. The universe never gives you anything you can't handle. It only gives you what will help you evolve into your highest potential. Divine alignment is the ultimate state of being for the chosen ones. When you are aligned with the cosmic forces, you become a vessel for the universe's infinite wisdom and power. You will find that everything begins to flow effortlessly. You will be in the right place at the right time, meeting the right people, and having the right experiences. The universe will support you in every way, providing you with the resources, opportunities, and guidance you need to succeed. You no longer have to force anything or struggle to make things happen. Instead, you become an instrument of divine will, and life unfolds in perfect harmony. With this alignment comes an unshakable sense of peace. The external chaos no longer has the power to affect you because you are rooted in the understanding that you are part of a greater plan. You are protected, you are guided, and you are always exactly where you need to be. This cosmic protection and alignment are the foundation of your rise. They are the invisible forces that sustain you, ensuring that you will fulfill your divine purpose and become the person you were always meant to be. The realization of true power, becoming untouchable. There comes a moment in the journey of the chosen ones when they come to a profound realization. They are untouchable, not in the sense of arrogance or superiority, but in the sense that they have reached a level of personal power, spiritual awareness, and alignment that no external force can diminish. This realization is not a boastful or ego-driven moment, but one of deep inner peace, clarity, and strength. The chosen ones know that they are no longer bound by the limitations of their past, nor are they subject to the judgments or criticisms of others. They have reached a level of consciousness where they are fully in control of their own energy, their own thoughts, and their own destiny. To become untouchable means to transcend the need for external validation. The chosen ones no longer look to others for approval or recognition because they have already validated themselves. Their worth is not determined by the opinions of others, but by their connection to their higher self and the divine. They have become so grounded in their own truth that nothing anyone says or does can shake their foundation. This untouchability comes from an inner knowing that they are aligned with a higher purpose, and that no external circumstance or challenge can take away what is rightfully theirs. This power is not an illusion. It is a real and tangible force that can be felt by those who encounter the chosen ones. When you reach this level of power, you radiate an energy that is undeniable. People are drawn to you not because of anything you do, but because of who you are. Your presence commands respect, not through force, but through the quiet strength of your authenticity. You become untouchable because you no longer need to fight for your place in the world. You are secure in your own worth and in your connection to the divine. To become untouchable also means to rise above the drama, the negativity, and the toxicity that once affected you. The chosen ones learn to create healthy boundaries, to protect their energy, and to let go of anything or anyone that does not align with their highest good. They no longer tolerate disrespect, manipulation, or negativity. Instead, they stand firm in their power and demand respect. This untouchability is not a defense mechanism, but a natural byproduct of spiritual evolution. As you become more connected to your true self, you naturally repel anything that is not in alignment with that truth. The realization of true power is not about domination or control. It is about sovereignty over your own life. It is the power to choose, the power to create, and the power to live in alignment with your soul's purpose. It is the realization that you are the master of your own destiny and that nothing can take away the power that resides within you. The chosen ones understand that their true power lies in their ability to be authentic, to be true to themselves, and to live in alignment with the universe's divine plan. And once this realization is fully integrated, the chosen ones become unstoppable, untouchable forces of nature, fulfilling their divine purpose and leaving a lasting impact on the world. The fear of the past, those who tried to hold you back. As the chosen ones embark on their journey toward greatness, there is a lingering shadow that follows them: the past. The past holds the memories of those who once tried to control you, to manipulate you, and to impose their expectations upon you. These individuals, whether they be family members, friends, or acquaintances, are often the very ones who created the initial chains that held you back. They may have projected their own fears and insecurities onto you, convinced that they knew what was best for you, not realizing that their attempts to hold you down were only serving to keep you from your true potential. As you rise, these people, whether consciously or unconsciously, will attempt to pull you back into the mold they once created for you. But now, you are no longer the person you once were. You are a transformed being, one that has awakened to their true self, and as such, the chains of the past no longer have power over you. The fear of the past is real, but it is also a trap. When you begin to rise, the people from your past will often react with fear. They will fear your success, your growth, and your transformation because it represents a challenge to their own limitations. Their inability to understand your journey causes them to react in ways that may be hurtful, manipulative, or even toxic. They may try to make you feel guilty for changing, for outgrowing the roles they once cast you in. But what they fail to realize is that your transformation is not about rejecting them. It's about stepping into your own power, about honoring the person you were always meant to become. This fear of your growth is not your responsibility to manage. It is their fear, their insecurity, and their inability to let go of their old attachments to you. In many cases, those who once tried to hold you back will continue to try to re-enter your life. They may attempt to regain control over you through guilt trips, emotional manipulation, or even subtle forms of gaslighting. But the truth is that they are not trying to pull you back because they care about you. They are trying to pull you back because they are afraid of what your growth means for them. Your evolution forces them to confront their own stagnation, their own fears, and their own limitations. And so, rather than supporting your rise, they may become the very obstacle that you must overcome in order to fully step into your power. As the chosen ones, you must learn to recognize these attempts for what they are: a reflection of the past, an outdated narrative that no longer serves you. The people from your past who try to hold you back are not enemies. They are simply people who are unable to see the person you have become. And that's okay. Not everyone is meant to walk with you on this journey. Some will remain in your life, supporting and cheering you on, while others will fade away, unable to understand or accept the new version of you. It's important to remember that you are not responsible for their reactions, and you are certainly not responsible for making them feel comfortable with your transformation. The fear of the past can also manifest within yourself. As you rise, you may feel moments of doubt or insecurity, wondering if you are truly worthy of your new life, your new purpose. You may be haunted by the ghosts of your past mistakes, your past failures, or the old stories that others have told you about who you are. But these fears are not your truth. They are remnants of the past, fragments of a version of yourself that no longer exists. And as you step forward into the future, you must learn to release these fears, to release these limiting beliefs, and to embrace the new person you are becoming. The fear of the past is not something you can eliminate overnight, but it is something you can overcome. By trusting in your inner strength, by staying focused on your true purpose, and by honoring your own growth, you will find that the past has no power over you. The chains will break, the hold will loosen, and you will be free to move forward into the life you were always meant to live. The fear of the past may try to cling to you, but it cannot stop you. You are destined for greatness, and no amount of fear or manipulation can take that away. Moving forward, a new era of possibility. With the past no longer holding you back, a new era of possibility unfolds before you. As the chosen ones rise, they enter a space of infinite potential, a space where the limits of the old world no longer apply. The chains of the past are broken, and the path ahead is clear. This is a new chapter, one that is full of opportunities, growth, and transformation. But to truly step into this new era, the chosen ones must embrace the unknown. They must let go of any residual fears, doubts, or attachments to the past, and step boldly into the future with an open heart and an unwavering belief in their own potential. Moving forward is about embracing change and growth, even when the road ahead is unclear. The chosen ones understand that true success does not come from staying in their comfort zone, but from stepping into the unknown and trusting that the universe will guide them. This new era is one of endless possibilities, and as you move forward, you will find that you are not bound by the limitations of your past or by the expectations of others. Instead, you are free to create the life you've always dreamed of, to manifest your deepest desires, and to live in alignment with your true purpose. The new era is also one of empowerment. The chosen ones understand that they are not victims of circumstance, but co-creators of their reality. They know that the universe is abundant and that they have the power to shape their destiny. Moving forward means stepping into this power, owning it fully, and using it to create a life that is aligned with their highest potential. It means no longer waiting for permission from others, no longer seeking validation from the outside world, but instead trusting in their own inner wisdom and guidance. This new era is also a time of connection. As the chosen ones rise, they begin to attract like-minded individuals who are also walking their own path of growth and transformation. They create communities of support, collaboration, and shared purpose, where they can uplift and inspire one another. The new era is not about competition or comparison, but about coming together in unity and collective empowerment. Together, the chosen ones can achieve far more than they ever could alone. Moving forward means embracing this sense of community, connecting with others who are on a similar journey, and creating a world that is based on mutual respect, love, and support. As you move forward, remember that this new era is a reflection of your growth. The universe is constantly shifting and evolving, and so are you. Every step you take toward your true purpose is a step toward the limitless possibilities that await you. This is the time to dream big, to set bold intentions, and to believe that anything is possible. The past is behind you, and the future is yours to create. The new era is waiting for you to step into it with open arms and an open heart. The victory of the chosen ones. The journey of the chosen ones is not an easy one, but it is a journey of immense power, growth, and transformation. From the moment you awaken to your true potential, you begin a path that is unlike any other. You rise above the expectations of others, you break free from the chains of the past, and you embrace the power of detachment to become the person you were always meant to be. You are guided by divine forces, protected by the universe, and empowered by your own inner strength. And as you move forward, you step into a new era of limitless possibility. The victory of the chosen ones is not defined by external success or material wealth, but by the inner peace, clarity, and power that comes from living in alignment with your true purpose. It is a victory that transcends the limitations of the world and embraces the infinite potential of the soul. The chosen ones understand that their true power lies not in what they achieve, but in who they become. They are the creators of their own reality, the masters of their own destiny, and the embodiments of divine purpose. As you stand at the pinnacle of your journey, remember that this victory is not the end, but the beginning. The chosen ones are always evolving, always growing, and always stepping into higher levels of consciousness and power. This is the victory of the chosen ones, a victory that is not bound by time or space, but one that transcends the limitations of the material world and taps into the infinite power of the universe. So stand tall, chosen ones. You have earned your victory. You have broken free from the past, you have awakened to your true self, and you have embraced the power within. Your journey is far from over, but you are now equipped with everything you need to create the life of your dreams. This is your time. The world is waiting for you to step into your greatness and show the world what it truly means to be chosen.